about social media and its negative effects and how that really correlates a lot with suicide and depression and anxiety, especially with our generation because it's so prevalent. So our goal with our project is to change that and do social media in a positive way and add things outside of social media to make people feel that they're not excluded and that they're welcome and have every right that everyone does.
So one of the ideas we were gonna do is we were gonna do like an anonymous network thing that people could come to if they're having issues. There would be people they could talk to and would kind of just be able to and it would be anonymous. So like sometimes people would feel intimidated to go up to somebody and talk about it, where they wouldn't have to go through any of that information.
Yeah, so like Ty was saying, like the network could be, writing letters and sending it to, we'd have like an email or a PO box, like a place that they could come to, or even talk to individual person, but just something that's not so intimidating, because sometimes when you approach depression and stuff like that with the social aspect, it causes more isolation. So something where people who are more scared can come to and feel more comfortable.
I just want to mention about the chain, because we had this idea because we want a positive attitude, and we wrote a bunch of positive things on each of the little links to the chain. And when you have all these links with positivity, that's what brings people together. We don't want the negative stuff. We want to push positive things. And the chain just represents coming all together with all these positive things, and that's what makes people feel better.
And then, there really isn't much cost to this unless website and advertising, but that doesn't cost a lot, only because the chain, you would be able to freely speak what you want and send out the chain as you want. So there really isn't much cost for our way that we're going to bring it out to people on how to fix the negative aspects on how social media has affected us.
And then another thing is not really another thing, but we were gonna in our schools have this positive chain places people can see it and be able to look at it and realize that they're not bad like they think they are.
That
Go ahead.
with the chain, everyone can contribute and write something positive and connect it to the chain to make it longer and stronger, showing that if you focus on the positive and try to be positive, there could be a good turnaround in real life, in public places, in our schools, but then also the social media, trying to break the stereotypes and what's perfect and trying to include everybody so they don't feel alone, and that we can try to just include everybody so they don't feel so isolated.
Also with the chain, it gives you different things to say to people. On Instagram you'll see someone post a pic of them, and then if someone says bad something about them, you take someone off the chain, post a comment, try to make their day better, feeling better about themselves. You can go through all their stuff, do comments, make them feel better. Maybe they'll feel a lot better about themselves, get more confident about their what they look like, what they do in life, and everything like that.
Another thing we think that might help, that we could push for, but something that we really can't do on our own, but really try to push for, is tighter enforcement on all platforms of social media to really restrict those negative comments and negative posts, to see something that really shouldn't be out there should be gone before someone has to reach out and say that it shouldn't be there, that there should already be some type of filter it should go through to make it, so it shouldn't go out there in the first place.
The reason we were talking about how social media is correlates with suicide is there was a study that was shown, and from 2005 to 2015, suicide rates have increased drastically, but before that they were actually decreasing. And this is interesting because what brings about the sudden change of suicide rates. And then during that time period is actually when social media has been becoming popular, and we feel that it relates strongly to the suicide rates because they're looking at these the posts and they're like, I'm not this, I'm not good, people don't care about me, and they want to end their lives, which is sad.
I think our biggest goal is, you see that social media, it is a very good tool to get negative things spread around very quickly, and it's easy for someone to post something rude and mean towards others very fast. So if it's that fast to do something negative, then it's that fast to post something positive. So if we can try to get the word out there to just try to post those positive things and lift other people up, so that way you can kind of turn it around and hopefully bring those suicide rates down and make people feel better about themselves.
That's it.
Any questions? Any questions from everyone else?
I have just one. How do you envision that you're going to bring this into your school or whatever?
So we, go ahead.
Hold on. I was just gonna say the positivity chain. I would say like just bringing it to like the school board and saying that there is negative aspects out there and people aren't happy. So like bringing the positivity chain would help that.
Yeah, and that everyone can contribute something positive, even if they, don't feel that they're in a good place and they're sad. If they try to focus on the positive and lifting other people up can help you feel better about yourself. And then seeing that there's a community of people showing that positivity, that we're stronger. And
So-
also,
So you're gonna physically like put it in a commons area or something like
yeah,
that?
like an
Okay.
area where everyone can